So one of the main reasons why you would have the POE Pro, one of its main functions, is the fact that it can actually detect PoE on your network cable. Now, if you're new to networking, then PoE stands for Power over Ethernet, and it gives you the ability to run one cable from your network switch to a device, such as a wireless access point, a booster, or some equipment that would actually need power and data at the same time. Now I'm going to turn on the network switch, which you will hear is quite noisy, but hopefully with the magic of television I'll be able to cut that noise out later on, and it's actually really rather noisy, and we'll wait for this to boot up. So now we've got the switch all booted up, what we can do is plug your favourite lead in. I quite like this white one because for all these demonstrations it's nice and short. And then what I'm going to do is actually plug it in to port 1. Now you can see the PoE is actually thinking about it. It's telling me that there's a 1G port, and now it's actually going to run through a group of tests to be able to tell me what the maximum allowance is on that particular port. Every network switch is going to have its total load, and that's going to be individual to each model and brand, and you need to read the manual to find out what your total load is. And I would always recommend taking 20% off of that, so you've got a bit of headroom just in case. And this is still cycling through what it needs to do, and there we go. It's telling me it can take 51 volts, 29 watts of power consumption. It's telling me that it's running a 2-pair. This is what this information is here over 4 wires. Now you can see the 1 and 2 are minuses, and the 3 and 4, they look like divides, but they're actually pluses. And it shows that. That's only because it's a LCD segment display. And that's it, the test is done. You can then store this by pressing and holding this button for 2 seconds, and then that information is stored to be later put in to the cloud document that you can send off to your client. And it's that quick. And then sometimes you'll come across a switch like the one I've got here, which is a TP-Link, and not all of the ports supply power. So if I disconnect it from number 1 and I plug it into number 9, it's going to have a think. It's telling me it's a 1G connection, and it's going to cycle through its tests again in a minute, and then it's going to give me a different reading because I know this port 9 won't deliver power. It's only for data, and the POE Pro is trying to discover that. So it's running through all its battery tests. You can see it's not thinking anymore, and we've just got a blank screen. And that's the PoE section. Within moments, you can discover whether the switch will support the power needed to drive the device that's going to go at the end. There's no need for guessing or wondering will it or won't it. You can plug this device in, and it will very quickly, it'll tell you what the device is capable of, so you can load the power requirements respectively. So that just about covers all of the Power over Ethernet parts of the VDV PoE Pro. And in the next episode, I'm going to be showing you some of the accessories that you can use with the PoE Pro to give you even more flexibility and to speed up your workflow while you're on site or back at your HQ. So take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.